First out of the gate, do you respect the outcome of this election, and are you willing to work in the future with the Trump administration?
Well, the election has taken place, and we have to wait and see who this man is and what he's going to do. I don't believe anything that Donald Trump says. He has lied and distorted information all throughout this campaign. I want to know, when is he going to show us his taxes? I want to know, when is he going to reimburse all those students that got ripped off up at the Donald Trump University? I want to know when he's going to apologize to the disabled journalists about mocking him in front of the children of America. I've never seen anything like this. So are we going to work with him? Which Donald Trump are we working with? If it's the same Donald Trump that has shown himself throughout the campaign, then I don't want any parts of it.
If President Obama gives you kind of a full briefing, Congresswoman, about this president-elect, and says, you know what, you might want to give him a shot, would that be a vouch in your mind's eye? Or do you need to see that explanation of an apology to the disabled, or see how the fraud case plays out against Trump U? Are there other things you need to see?
I just left a room full of veterans over at U.S. Vets that I went over to encourage and to thank them for their service. These are vets who have complaints in about their disabilities. These are vets who have complaints about hospital services. Donald Trump doesn't pay any taxes, as I'm told, or as I'm led to believe. So I don't know how I'm going to be so thrilled with working with him. I want to know, how is he going to make up for some of the terrible things he did and said during the election? And yes, it's important to me that he apologizes to the disabled veteran that he mocked and mimicked. That is awful. It's something I can't get out of my head, and I worry about all of those students who paid that money to go to the university. I'm worried about the contractors who did work for him, who he hasn't paid, and simply gets out of paying them by saying, I didn't like their work. It was shoddy work.
But Congresswoman, with all due respect, shouldn't you be worried about the fact, and the reality is that Donald Trump was able to flip regularly blue states, turn them red. These are American voters that felt left behind by the Democratic Party.
They believed him. They believed him.
Correct.
They believed him when he said he's going to build a wall. He's not going to build anything. He's not going to build any wall, and he knows it. And this program that he has about the first 100 days, he's going to get rid of Obamacare. He's not going to do that either. When they find out who he is and the fact that they've been lied to, they've been conned, they've been misled, then they won't be the same people believing in him.
Congresswoman Maxine Waters, always great to have you on. Thank you for your time. I appreciate it.
Thank you so very much.
Absolutely.